First of all, my face glossy and shiny and beautiful. Anyway, love being black, man. Let's talk about love being black. That's a great segue. I'm watching. I'm gonna go ahead and cite my source. I'm watching Flacco, Poetic Flacco, and bless his heart. Love the work that he does, but Jit is misguided. But he do represent a big portion of America, the America that I no longer sometimes identify with, because they think everything's so happy-go-lucky. Like I'm listen, we're gonna talk facts because I like to tell side stories and get diverted, but we're just gonna jump into the story of facts and what I can relate to. So we're gonna like, it's gonna be like bullet points that I made rather than get long stories. I have a little brother. He played classical music. The man can play Beethoven, Mozart, Chopin, all that shit coming up. My dad used to crack on him and all that shit. You feel me? He supported him financially, but he used to just crack on it. My brother never used to listen to rap music for nothing. The first rapper that he ever listened to was Lupe Fiasco. And then the first rapper he ever like, he tried to model himself after to be like was Wiz Khalifa, right? This is my point. My brother, anything as far as law enforcement, my brother said people go to jail because he had all the white talking points. It was never black people can get targeted or stereotyped or nothing. It was if a person is in jail, they did something. There's nobody in jail just in jail. That was his mindset. So he started hanging with the white boys and all that, right? Smoking weed with the white boys, etc., etc. One day he get harassed in front of my dad house. And now he was smoking weed, he's dead ass wrong. But the police is kind of like fruit of a poisonous tree. They just was fucking violating his civil rights to find some weed or whatever, whatever. This is my point. His rude awakening, then he started trying to change his views on life. I said, nah, keep that mindset. Now I'm gonna tell you the beauty of this and get it before I get into this Nolan Wells situation. The beauty of it didn't cost him his life for him to realize the country we live in. You can have two-parent household. Your parents can have a $500,000 annual income and all of that, but it still don't buy acceptance. It still don't buy privilege. It might put you in different places and avenues where your chances is different from other kids. So let me tell you the first thing I noticed that was off about this Nolan shit. I worked on a ship before. Even still, when the white boys used to go off, like we go dock somewhere and the white boys go off, they go off. I stay on the damn boat. Or if I got in my cabin, like in the cabin on the ship, if one of my room, you might well call it celly, because the shit like a cell if you ever lived on a ship before. Fucking one of my roommates on my bunkies, okay, I go out with them boys. But if the demographic don't line up, or if I'm with another black guy and the black guy seem very docile or submissive, hell no, I can't trust you because I know my mouth. Like if shit gets shaky, I need to know we're gonna whoop these crackers. Let's be honest with it. We can hang around them, we can work around them, we can party around them. But if shit gets shaky and they go to acting like traditional white guys, I need to know, nigga, your back to my back and we kicking ass or we dying together. Javon made it home. We talking about Nolan Wells. Why Javon made it home? I'm gonna tell you why Javon made it home. His name Javon. Let's start off with the problem, the parents. Cause I have to watch this. When you doing so hard in life to make sure your kid don't live this impoverished ghetto life, you try to show them different things, and they pick up white kid ways. They hang around. You're more affluent, so they're more affluent. They get to be in places that you never got to be. But they pick up certain fucking ways, and you gotta check that shit. You gotta be like, no, we're not doing this. The mama, if you look at Nolan Wells' mama, she was worried 2 hours, 3 hours in. Oh, don't let that Mississippi shit come out you now. It should have been in you when you was raising your kid. Hell, the way the mama was talking, you would have thought her or her husband whacked him because y'all just knew he was dead. Oh, anybody he's missing after hell? And it take 48 hours for a person to even be considered missing? You talking about the nigga missing in 3 hours, 2 hours? So all of a sudden, the Mississippi roots that you should have been instilling in your son, while you being affluent, while you being wealthy, while you doing all this shit. Hey son, who you going with? I'm going out with Wyatt, Jimbo, Tommy Lee. Hell no, them names don't even sound right. You need to go out with Tyrone, Kimbrell, and Rodney. If the names ain't that, nigga, no, you going out with Wyatt? Wyatt Earp? That's the only time I ever heard the name Wyatt is Wyatt Earp. So, no, fuck no. You going out with Jim Crow? So, my point that I'm making is, you go jump on the boat with these white boys. You fucking around with not just no fat white girl, a pretty ass white girl. Let's talk about men. Let's talk about men, black and white. Jealousy brews. Jealousy is dormant. It could been all black friends, and you could have had a bad black bitch, and then it's a nigga out the clique that got a crush on her. Like, man, this motherfucker. You niggas ain't you affluent? Then you watch Othello? Anyway, freaking, somebody's always envious of you. You gotta know this, and your friend, in your own group. Taco, get out of my chat before I block you, buddy. You don't even know, you won't even have an understanding of how racism works. And I don't feel like trying to school you on racism. If I gotta school you, then I'm doing too much. It's too much information these days for you to go seek. This is my point, sticking on this Nolan Wells thing. So, this is when, what's the word I'm looking for? You gotta read the room. You gotta know how to read the room. You get on this island. Everything is chill. I don't think those white kids came out there, we're gonna kill Nolan when we get out here. It might have been some thoughts dormant, but they didn't come with that attention. But you get out there. You get to be in Nolan. Maybe super confident. You super comfortable around these white people. Most black people, I don't care, you can call it submissive, you call it what you want. But those of us who grew up in black neighborhoods, we have this beautiful quality about ourselves. We suspicious of all white folks. Why are you doing this for me? I could be stranded somewhere and say I'm stranded somewhere and it's a group of 3 white guys in a truck. They say, hey, you need a ride? Hell no. I'm almost home. I could be fucking 10 cities away. Shit, I could be 100 miles away from home. You need a ride? Hell no, I don't need no. I don't want no. Nope, I'm good. Matter of fact, my people on the way right now. Them niggas crazy, man. Them niggas I just jumped out of the car and these niggas finna go rob somebody. They got sticks on them. That's why I'm walking. Them niggas just called me, said they coming to scoop me. Something, bitch. And if you still don't leave, bitch, I'm running through the woods. You finna be chasing me like that goddamn Ice-T movie. So my whole point is, fam goes out to this white island. He sees his homeboy. And this is what I want to say real quick. Let me get to the meat and potatoes of this too. When it comes out that these white kids got something to do with his death, I think they should get a lesser included offense, and I'm going to tell you why. Because it's people out here that believe in suicide by cop, which I think is stupid as fuck. Suicide is a person killing themselves. But there are some things that you can say, this motherfucker had a death wish. If you go jump into a lion den at the zoo, well, you might not have put a gun in your head, but goddamn, you practically knew the elevated risk that you put your life at. Like, if you had life insurance and you called State Farm and you told State Farm, hey, I'm finna go out on a boat in Mississippi with Wyatt and fucking Jimbo and Hunter, your fucking insurance will drop you right then and there. They'll say, what time are you going out on the boat? 2 p.m., your fucking insurance drop 11 a.m. Because your elevated risk of danger. You get out there, and you finna be fucking with the white girl in their face. And it was multiple groups of white men out there. So even if it ain't your partners, one thing you're going to learn about these white folks, boy, one thing you're going to learn, these bitches do a great job, but for the most part, of sticking together. And them bitches, when I say sticking together, it could be a Irishman, it could be a fucking Scottishman, it could be a Britishman, it could be a Spaniard, whoever. As long as they took this American, it could be a Nick Fuentes, a Mexican that look white. As long as they've taken on this fucking white identity, it's a code that they have to follow. It supersedes being your friend. It's like when you look at these videos online and there's a white guy antagonizing a black person and none of the white people got nothing to say. Then that fucking black person get on that motherfucking head, be it self-defense or be it just can't take no more of the trolling, and they go to whooping that white guy. Look at all the white people rush to, hey, what are you doing? What break? This is being on code. These motherfuckers live on code. This shit is like an embedded code. It was written inside of them. It's natural. So you had to know that the Wyatt and all your buddies you thought was your buddies, which you gotta be out of your mind. Where your black friends at? That's why I ain't finna be getting all riled up about this shit. This ain't a case for me to be. They talking about Ben Crump. Say we know what time Ben Crump do. When Ben Crump get in, Ben Crump already done told the fam, listen, we finna get this money. God damn, got me burning my fucking rice. Ben Crump done already told the fam, listen, man, what y'all want, man? Cause justice to me is this money. And so the fam gonna know what time it is, bitch. The fam gonna know, hey, Ben Crump coming in, Ben Crump finna break bread, and I don't need y'all to talk about this shit no more. Don't go on no talk shows about this shit. We'll do all that together, but we need to sweep this under the rug and get these poor white people who under all this scrutiny out the news. So let's go ahead and get this shit set up for a maximum amount of money we can squeeze the count out of, and then let's make this shit go away. Ben Crump is not fighting no goddamn civil rights. Ben Crump trying to get a bag, bitch, and he making sure he get you a bag with him. That's what the fuck he on. That's what Tamir Rice got on Ben Crump ass about. You feel me? So look. So this my thing, right? Mr. Nolan Wells. All your friends is white. Where we at? Let's gather the facts. All your friends is white. Javon is allegedly, and I say allegedly, really big emphasis on allegedly. Javon is your black friend, but you can't catch a ride with Javon. Let me tell you, bro, what happened. I'm gonna just tell you what. Y'all wanna know what happened? Here go the story of what happened on Horn Island. Nolan Wells, who is known as the uppity nigga in the local parts of town, is going to see his girlfriend he knows gonna be out there, or a girl he fucks with. I ain't gonna say his girlfriend. It's not his girlfriend. That girl is definitely not his girlfriend. It's a girl he fucks with. He probably smashed before. He goes out there knowing she gonna be out there. But one thing about it, dog, she could have just spent time with you on mainland, but it's like one of those situations. A girl tell you they gonna go to a dangerous ass situation, but you just want to be around shorty. Like chick be like, hey man, I hope I see you at the such and such. And you like, okay, yeah, I'll be there. Knowing you ain't that type of motherfucker, but you go anyway. So boom, you get out there. You get into some shit because she realizes, god damn, she brought fish to the fucking, what they say, brought sand to the beach. She brought sand to the beach. So now she like, damn, there's more options and this and that. You get into it, you trying to man up with your chest out. Javon like, hey fam, I'm finna hit it. Bitch, you done pissed these little white boys out, this, that. Let's slide, bro. It's time to slide. I know I said I ain't have no room for you in the beginning, which I think that's a goddamn lie. Javon never said that. Motherfucking white Nolan just wanted to ride with the white boys because he thought he had equal protection. So on the way out of there, once everybody's on the island, Javon gave him a heads up. Hey man, boy, these boy finna fuck you up. You know where you at? This Mississippi, boy. The most racist fucking state of all time by far. You sure you want? He like, man, listen, I'm gonna catch a ride. This is the truth. He thought he was gonna get a ride with Shorty. He was like, man, she gonna hold me down, bitch. He didn't think he was gonna get a ride with Wyatt, because at this point, Wyatt done already betrayed him. Sorry for just having to keep saying Wyatt name. That's the only name I can fucking remember, because I can't stop thinking about Wyatt Earp or whatever. So anyway, he know by this time when he get in an argument with somebody on another boat, he know one thing about these white people in Mississippi, boy, listen, we gonna make all y'all stand on that. Y'all nigga lovers wanna, oh, hell no, we don't love, he rolled with us, but man, we don't fuck that motherfucker. Nolan see that. But Nolan thinking the chick who he came out there is finna hold him down. He thinking, little shorty, man, shorty got my back, man, I done smashed already. That shit don't mean nothing, boy. She still white, boy. So motherfucking Javon gave him the damn olive branch. Bruh, you sure you want to stay out here? Yes, I want to stay. He was still cool with fucking Wyatt up until his death. I'm going to tell you why. Not to say Wyatt didn't kill him. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is they got his fucking phone because it's on some, the plan is in play at this point. They was all on some, wait till Javon leave. Once Javon leave, bitch, it's up and it's stuck. I will bet my life Javon don't know shit about little buddy death. He didn't know he knew it was in the air. But when you tell a motherfucker, let's shake the scene, I told my partners plenty times at the club, hey, bro, this shit looking like Aki as fuck, bro, let's slide. If you niggas don't want to slide when I say this shit looking sketchy, I'm out. That's why I start driving, being passenger going to the club. If I ain't driving, I ain't going. Nigga, when I'm ready to go, I'm ready to go. So, boom. Javon, like, I'm ready to slide, but he slide. Nolan stays. That's when the plan on winning action has already been plotted on. Hey, Nolan, let me see your phone real quick, bro. My shit dead. Get Nolan phone. Then go to running. I'm like, man, stop playing, man. What the fuck? So Nolan go chasing after a bitch. Get Nolan right to where the same nigga, probably a big ass cracker too. Not even no like little small. I don't think they jumped them on no shit. I think Nolan is 18 years old. He can handle his. But them some big country Mississippi ass crackers, bitch. Then we not gonna front like every white boy can't fight. Most white guys can't fight. But we not gonna front like it ain't no fucking heavy hitting ass crackers. That cracker sitting there like, yo, boy, what's that shit you were hollering about? Now he realized, oh, shit. And I'm pretty sure just before it was on the pipe, maybe he could have even beat the white guy. But it's hard to fight when you scared, when you under pressure. Because now that chest is pounding. Javon told me, let's go. He said, let's go. Nolan, let's go, bro. This shit don't look. And I'm like, man, my dogs got my back. You still thinking they got your back. The worst thing to have is betrayal, bro. When I fought this grown man, I was 15 years old. He was 24 years old. I just knew my dog's going to have my back. Man, that fuck nigga mind you, I was whooping the nigga for the most part, but we end up locked up because he couldn't move. And I remember that nigga put this little red shit in my eye because he got a little sucker punch when I let him go. But the whole time, I said 2-4 boys. That was our little clique. I said, hey, 2-4 boy, man, what's up? He like, no soft ass niggas ain't gonna help you. Man, I started crying, not because of me and this nigga, it's because I really believed in these fuck niggas. Like, we're not even gonna finish that story. Bottom line is, there's nothing worse than find out your homeboys is soft and that you've been the leader the whole time. You ain't been hanging with them, they been hanging with you. So, motherfucking goddamn, he get betrayed. He thought his homies had his back. This cracker, they probably thought, oh, he just gonna whoop him a little bit, but it ain't gonna be nothing of much. Hey, bots, get out the chat, man. No, you can't be my mod. You just asked me my mod, now you talking shit. Suck dick. You could be my dick sucker. You wanna be my dick sucker? You wanna be my dick sucker? Okay, tighten up. So, boom. Fucking, he realized, oh shit, man, goddamn, boy. These crackers really finna do me something. So he trying to fight for his life. But you in the fight, you can't win. You feel me? And because you can't win it, it's like, no matter if you start to get the ups, they gonna jump you. So they beat, I guarantee you, I want to see, I ain't got to the full story yet. I want to see the medical examiner's report. Maybe they end up drowning him or some shit like that and brought his ass in the water and drowned him or something. But I would imagine, and I want y'all to go back, and I'll do something about this later. I'm going to do like a short on it where I clip some shit. I'm going to show you a parallel story to Nolan Wells. Because Nolan Wells is not the first time this shit happened. It's happened a bunch of times, but I'm talking about the most documented time. This shit happened in Britain. And it's always the same scenario. Fucking 3 white guys, 1 black guy. They lawyered up fast, all this shit. They whooped his ass in the woods. And he had like the little white, even the white girl he was fucking with, the guys who killed them, she say she feels sorry for them. So it just goes to show you, bro, like, listen, there's plenty of relationships like a LeVar Ball and shit like that. He worked this long relationship with his white woman and then other little different shits. But the reality is, bro, there's a brotherhood that we as black people can't knock. We gotta learn to fucking mimic it, which is stay on fucking code. How many times you see these YouTube videos or Facebook video, black guy go to whooping the white guys and the first person to break it up is a black guy? Man, chill, bro, chill, man, chill. You never see fucking white guys breaking up motherfucking the white guy whooping on the nigga. You never see it. They stand by and look appalled. And if the black guy get the winning, they break the fucking shit up. It's like hoes. Hoes sit there and they homegirl start losing, then they fucking jump in. But their homegirl win, they just watch. We need to learn how to be on code like these motherfuckers. That's camaraderie. You can't, and no money can buy you that shit, bro. No, my family make more money than your family. My house bigger than your house. My bank account bigger than your bank account. Can save your black ass. Brotherhood. Brotherhood with Javon giving that olive branch. It's time to go, Nolan. But guess what? I'm not finna die with your stupid ass, nigga. You think they cry got your back? Well, let's prove it. Nolan probably sitting at home counting his blessings. You won't see not Nolan, Javon. You won't see Javon on Horn Island no fucking more. Javon getting the fuck out of Mississippi and counting his blessings. If you don't know when to shake the scene, that's your fault. So that's my stance on that is I don't think they want to know why Flacco said in his shit. He said, why aren't black people more concerned? Cause, nigga, you're late to the party, brother. That's you and Adam 22. Fucking look how them niggas, look how fucking 4S just winning. Fucking late down and kissed them in the chest. I don't understand these niggas. And it's not just a Mississippi thing. It's a small, what do they call it? Neanderthal, but that's white folks Neanderthal. It's like this fucking little undeveloped brain or some shit that's really small that says, man, I just got to be up under the white man. You can fucking be cool with white people from a distance. I'm cool with plenty of white folks. That's why I don't worry about these robots that get in the chat, because I know how to keep my identity when I go around white people. I don't switch up and put on no fake ass voice. I used to coming up, but I had to learn. Where I learned from? I learned from some hood niggas. They went around white guys and they didn't change their voice. Next thing you know, the white guy trying to talk like the hood nigga. I said, oh shit, that's how that works. Then I became more comfortable with just being myself. Fuck. I'm going to use the words that I use naturally when I'm talking to anybody. Like my vernacular. But at the same time, though, I'm not finna try to appease no white man and say, man, look, I want you to feel comfortable around me, so I'm going to act subvert or whatever, or very subtle around. No, fuck no, I am who I am. And same person I am online is offline. So when I say that I got white buddies, that's because they can understand. When I say buddies, not friends, buddies. Meaning we got commonalities. If I see them in passing, hey, yo, what are they? We can chop it up a little bit. But the fucking coming to my house, I'm coming here, we don't do that. We don't do that. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing racist about that. It's just fucking chimpanzees don't really go hang up on the silverback gorillas. They don't. So they can see each other in passing. So with that said, bro, you all on my dick. Cause clearly, look, hey, chat. Let me introduce y'all to my little dick sucker. His name, T.O. Say, whatever the fuck fake profile he just made up. I guarantee if y'all press on his profile, shit say 1 subscriber, been on YouTube 2 days. Or today, he just made it up just for me. I'm that special. I guarantee you. So, this Nolan Wells, let me tell you about this British guy. So this British guy, this is back in the day, it's like 2004, 2005. He's in the woods with these white guys. You know, Britain got woods and shit. They go to whooping the shit out of him. They said it was just the game. They said they wanted to scare him or play. It's crazy because they never denied, really. It ain't like this situation where they lower it up. They said, hey, we're just playing with him. We ain't know, the nigga couldn't take all these hits to the head. I'm going to find that story. I'm going to clip that shit. I'm going to do a short tonight about it. And I'm going to tell you, though, but these stories are out there for you to learn from. You have to learn, bro. The news is here for a reason. Not, obviously, there's multiple reasons the news is here, but you can learn something from past transgressions of other folks and past experience of other folks. You can really take from that. And you got to make every moment a profound moment to say that this might be a low probability this can happen to me, but that don't mean it ain't a probability. I'm pretty sure Nolan in his mind never, and I'll finish it up like this. The difference between Nolan and Javon is so many differences. I think I've kind of hinted at it, but I'm going to tell you the biggest difference. Javon knew before he went to that island, there's a chance shit could pop off and go really bad. Being a black man, we still in Mississippi. The difference between him and Nolan didn't have the slightest inclination that anything could pop off. Up until when it did. I'm talking like you could take a cow and a cow will eat out of your hand. Like in a slaughterhouse, they got these machines, they pump bullets into the cow's head. You feel me? It's like I don't want to call it a gun, but it's like a whole machine and they press the bitch. It's sort of like the shit you hit gators with when you punch that bullet in their head. But the difference is you can't hand feed no fucking gator. But a cow will eat out your goddamn hand. You could put the gun in his head the whole time. Fuck, just take a regular gun, put it to the cow head. He don't know it's a gun. He just eating like, oh, you got more food, you got more food. That's what the fuck Nolan was. He ate out of their hand until they said, okay, it's time to whack this nigga. And when it was reality, oh shit, this is real. This ain't no Malibu's Most Wanted. Oh shit, this is real. Shit is real. You gotta know how to peep the game. If you don't, that's why you need you some black friends. So I say to all my affluent black children out there, get you some black friends. You can keep your little white buddies and all that, but get you some black friends. The motherfuckers that you thought you outgrew or was too good to hang out with, get you some black. Hey, Flacco, Poetic Flacco, wherever you at in the chat, get you some black friends, my boy. Stop believing that out of 22 shit here. Leave your ass out the fucking literally hang. And figure out how you can chop that into 1 million views. And joke about the shit too and have some gangbangers up on the fucking platform joking about it. Look at that fat nigga hanging with them fat thighs and shit. So get you some black friend that gonna keep it real with you. While you out here hollering about, man, nigga, you talking racist. You talking crazy. Nigga, I'm talking reality, boy. Anyway, so don't look for me or no my kind, whatever that is, to shed no tears about no Nolan Wells, bitch. We're going to use it as a cautionary tale. That's what we'll use it as. His death will not be in vain. But it ain't nothing we finna tell no shit up about. Nigga, you didn't fuck with us. If we died, you think Nolan Wells would be tearing some shit up about us? Think about it. That's how I look at shit. The last time I went out and protested, it was about Mike Brown. And I went out and did the hands up, don't shoot that shit that went around the country. And it just hit me randomly while I was protesting by myself. I said, well, this nigga, he don't strike me as the type of nigga that would have went out there and was like, man, that nigga such and such dead. Man, Raul Gang Castro dead. I don't like the way he died. I'm finna go out. So we be out here protesting about motherfuckers that ain't got no record. One thing about me, it say let your whatever speak for itself. My reputation speaks for itself. And I'm talking about in the real world, protesting civil rights, civil groups that I was in. I don't got to say none of that. I don't got to mention none of them or none of that. Just do your dues. If you got your money or got some private investment, get your PIs. Find out who I am. I was listed as political agitator on them folks' radar. So fucking, I've been letting them days go. And I'm still on their radar. Once you on the radar, you can't get off. But I damn sure let it be known that I am not protesting about no little nigga that didn't want to be black in the first place. I'm not. Nigga, love yourself. Love who you are. Stop trying to say I gotta change all my friends because I relate more to them. Hell, there's some niggas, maybe if Nolan can get a second chance, he'll do it all over the same. He maybe was that into his conviction of identifying as somebody else. And that's how the self-hate you niggas got. I'm pretty sure he up there with God saying, man, listen, my next life, bring me back white. So you just gotta learn to love who you are and get you some black friends. I can't reiterate that enough. Get you some black friends. Cause I would have been told him, bitch, and when I say black friend, I'm pretty sure he got some black cousins from the hood. Nigga, we ain't all removed from the ghetto, meaning that if it's a suburb black boy, you best believe he got a black cousin still in the hood. Cause his parents' success ain't got shit to do with his auntie and her man or baby daddy's success. So go to them fucking, and I'm pretty sure his parents ain't tell him not to hang around his own family. Get that cousin, that ghetto cousin, tell you. Because if I was a cousin, he would have told me the situation. I like, man, why don't you tell the white girl, man, I go to the movies, man. Nah, she really want to go to the sand. Like, we got no shit, see, in South Florida, we got sandbars. And I done been to sandbars, it's dope. But if I'm not going with no hood nigga that I know, we gonna tear this bitch the fuck up, and there's gonna be more niggas out here that's gonna join in like on some Montgomery fucking boat dock shit, then I ain't going. It ain't no if it ain't snowing, I ain't going. If it ain't midnight, it ain't right. I ain't going. I need a bunch of niggas out there with a, and we don't gotta outnumber them, but we just gotta be enough for a bitch no bitch. We not gonna try everything. That's what I call fair and just, and that's when blacks and whites can enjoy each other company, because whites stay in check to know that, man, these niggas will turn the fuck up, and blacks be in check because they're like, yo, these white boys know how to party. So it's a equal playing field. But when it's motherfucking majority whites, oh, you best believe it's always gonna be that troublemaker white boy that's like, fuck these niggas. I said it. He would never. It's a Chuck the Builder out there on Horn Island at all times. Now, do you got the numbers? And that's how we'll leave it at that. Get your black friend. Love, take care, peace. Oh, bet. Damn, you keeping up with? Oh, you must be talking about how many songs I made in this stream. Cause I'm alright with that. I'm doing good in life, bro. I'm doing, you know, I don't never tell nobody to subscribe to me. I'll leave you with a final message. Only person that anybody should ever subscribe to, I'll show you a picture on. You know what I'm saying? I'll show you a picture of the only person anybody should ever subscribe to, fam. Right there, that man right there. You feel me? We're gonna end the chat like this. You talk about 6 subs, bro. Only person you should ever subscribe to is that man right there. And we'll leave you at that, on that note. That's your daddy. That's who that is. I'm out. Love.